It's Adams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Catch in the middle. It's Horton. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Alabama pushing the tempo. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches.
Turning it on! And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect.
Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Caught over the middle. It's Staley. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Volunteers look to do some damage in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes that Alabama offense. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Got a man. It's Williams. What a cut. Now he's loose. Brings into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Bernard. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He'll set up to throw. Sweet grab in the end zone for the 2.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here is the Tennessee offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Vols have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Rides to the back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown in those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Vols will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff to the single running back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, Dave.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this rivalry, the fans absolutely don't like each other. They don't like anything about each other. Every time the other team's playing, they're cheering against them. This game has always meant a lot.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Volunteers are rolling down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Going for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown ball.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Quarterback moving. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. You think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith. This guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy in the offense?
Oh, he's got some space. 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Lewis. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Time to take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Scrambling away. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Gonna run it. It's Bishop. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Turning it on! He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. To throw, it's Simpson. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Miller with the ball. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this 2nd half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Tennessee ready to go to work. The Big Orange offense on the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking to buy time. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said is the most important thing. Keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he could do that.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Alabama pushing the tempo.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Got the first himself. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step. Midfield, they'll mark it at the 49.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Makes the catch, it's Williams. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Tide with the 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on 1st down and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
Makes a connection. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got his man across the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Moves around to clear up the vision. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown tie. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first three periods. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
They'll leave it with him. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up for 4 to the 19. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Got his man on the right. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Vols come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Plucks it out of the air. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. Tonight it's Tennessee who will celebrate its victory throughout the Volunteer State as they have turned back the tide to lay claim to this rivalry once again. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They're going to get on that football, and what a job by the onside kick team to pull that one off and steal a possession. The give is to Miller. Past the first down marker and still running. It's a seam wide open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Steps away. Wide out trying to get it in. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Give me that shit. Fuck wrong with you, boy? Yeah, he thought I was going to let that hang, man. Nah. I don't let nothing slide. Not in my house.
He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done, too.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got some momentum at the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. To the air, it's Simpson. Pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Trying to barge their way in. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead.
Oh, they build them out, boy. Oh, they build them out.
And they'll drop the flag.
It's all good. Come on.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Bama.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He wants to throw it again. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Bringing it back. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down and run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Got the first down. Looking for more. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The sure hands, it's Cuevas. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bernard. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. He wants to throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Down here close on the goal line, you got to have great timing, and there was no hesitation by the quarterback. As soon as he saw his target open up, he fired that football in for 6.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. They'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's the handoff. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. The quick out. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Oh, they're after him. It's caught. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to throw again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They want to throw it. Now adjusting. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Bring in the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Snagged in the middle. It's Peoples. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead down to just 3, 20-17. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Dances away. Finds space on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. He might want another play. To the air, it's Simpson. Under fire. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And this one is perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
Easy ass whipping. That was an easy ass whipping right there. You know, boy, I was finna put that belt to that ass this half. Let's go, man. We trying to get to the playoffs. I gotta get back to the playoffs.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3 EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Handoff from the gun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Fires left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on fourth down. He's got it. First down and more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a run to the 35. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Durham. Powers through. He stopped.
Bro, they gave him that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. That was a tackle. That was a tackle, bro.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Off play action. He wants it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarter.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pressure coming. He's in open space downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown tie. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
It settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. Man, they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going.
Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. And the Tigers in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Now on 1st down from the 40.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
With the catch, it's Brown. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
We're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He caught it.
Man, they be giving LSU shit like, bro, that's crazy. That's an incomplete pass.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Adams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The run from the shotgun. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. The Tide will get the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Miller with the ball. Nice move to keep running. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Alabama quickly back to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Picks up the first down, still moving. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Russell. Still looking, on the move. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Now he's looking to throw it. Pulls it in, it's Williams. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Buys a little time with his feet. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Absolutely center cut. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the second quarter. The Tigers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Starting to feel a little pressure. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Finds his man. It's Green. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. LSU right back to the line. Just a little off. Incomplete.
He decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th. LSU trying to convert a 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
To the air. It's Simpson. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. He wants to change this route. From the gun on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. Touchdown, Bama! Once he got some room, it was
This offense is so exciting to watch. They've
That's
got
right.
guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
LSU quick to the line.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after the penalty. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Newell. Breaks into the open. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3/4 for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance.
Let's go, baby.
For the false start.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Game time.
Down by multiple. multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
There you go. Sorry ass. Get that shit up out of here, bitch. Fuck off my game. What's up, man? You ready to take an ass whipping? Hey. Hey, you ready to take an ass whipping? What's up, nigga? Where you at? I'm finna send you an invite right now. Bro, you on that bullshit. Your ass scary.
Anybody's scared of you.
That nigga keeping hiding.
You been hiding, but I ain't keep.
That nigga keeping hiding, man. You been hiding, man. Y'all niggas is soft as fuck. Y'all niggas soft as fuck, nigga. I'm whipping ass right now and Heisman right now.
Come on, don't start another game. I'm right here.
Bruh, why you ain't tell me, bitch?
I'm right here.
You just told me you wasn't known, nigga. What the fuck?
That's your fault, bro.
All right, bet. I got you after this one. I'm gonna make this one real quick. Bro, hey, I'm not quitting, bitch. I'm not getting out of this shit, because if you lose again, you lose 2-1, nigga. You out the playoffs, and you on Heisman. What? I did win that natty. What you talking about? I did win that natty, nigga. Is you crazy? Bitch, shut up, ho. Ain't nobody talking to your stupid ass. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, bitch. This game gonna be quick, motherfucker. That's what I said, nigga. Yeah, we gonna see, nigga. Bitch ass, nigga.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
Get this shit rolling, man. Garbage ass. Garbage ass. Nigga soft as fuck.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats.
They get this shit rolling, dog. They get this shit rolling. Bust this nigga ass right quick. Bust this nigga ass right quick. Baton Rouge playing ass nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your LSU playing ass up, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Duck ass nigga. First play, bitch. Come on. First play, ho. First play, ho. Yeah, press play, nigga. Galaxy 90. Yeah, go to bed. Go to bed, old nigga. Go to bed. Go to bed, motherfucker. Yeah, get right, nigga. Get right, bitch. Let's get this shit rolling. Yeah, put all them people in. Put your best players in, bitch. Yeah, you think so? Let's get it. Let's get it right. Let me lock in. Let me lock in, chat. Let me lock in on this pussy ass nigga, chat. What you calling time out for, bitch? Come on, man. What you calling time out for, dog? Bitch ass nigga, black and mild smoking ass nigga. Your lips black as fuck, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. Duck ass nigga. Duck. Duck ass nigga. Yeah, eat that up, nigga. Eat that up, nigga.
Back to throw, it's Simpson.
Eat that up, nigga.
Got it in the middle, it's Cuevas.
Eat that up, nigga.
But he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest
target. Hold on.
And that's the tight end. Nice job.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but So many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Wants to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Back to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the...
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Alabama pushing the tempo. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. That's caught, it's Cuevas. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Looking to throw again. Quick strike complete. Runs through the tackle. How in the world did the offense retain possession? On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Back's looking for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone.
Game time, bitch.
Touchdown, Alabama! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Tigers. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Kept it and he's past the marker. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just
makes a grab down the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that...
There he goes! A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Balls it in easily enough for the first down. Off and running. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
What a play call. 4th and short. Everybody in the building expecting that to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They had the matchup they wanted, one-on-one. QB takes a shot. It's an absolute strike, and they take it all the way in for a touchdown. What a play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Simpson. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Second down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone.
Nah, nigga, put that dick back in your mouth. You had that dick in your mouth for the longest. Put that dick back in your mouth.
We have some real being put on the scoreboard right now.
Put that dick back in your mouth, nigga.
But you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you get out early in this football game? You got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. So after getting into the end zone of that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
We can't hear you, bitch. Your microphone too low.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the
Let's rock, man. Let me lock back in. Whoop this nigga ass right quick. Hold on.
16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Simpson. He hurls one deep down the left side.
That's a catch, man. That's a catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Quarterback making adjustments. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be
try to challenge it, bitch.
Second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Just keep slinging it. The short hands.
Yeah.
You'll take 4 yards.
Show me some. Let's go, man.
Second and 6. Alabama quickly back to the line. Lost the fire on second down. Keeps looking downfield. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, come on, bro. You got to hold on to that, my boy. Got to hold on to that, brother.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets
Good run.
Picking up the first
Good run, boy.
down.
Proud of you, boy.
This offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cuevas. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? To the air on first down. Rushes on him.
Oh, you gotta throw that, Simpson. Come on, man.
Down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. The offense changing the play. Makes the grab. It's Horton. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. Pulls it in on the left. Touchdown, Tiger. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football back.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. Touchdown LSU! And the pummeling has started. And nobody's been able to hold that Tiger as LSU built its lead over Alabama.
And listen, both these these teams knew coming into this one that the more physical team was going to get it done, David, and that's been the Tigers, right? On both sides of the ball. They have been dominating in this game.
And putting up points, too. When LSU gets their offense going, they are so hard to beat. Rivalry game, regular game, whatever it is, this offense is cooking.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out. Continues to fight for yards. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Here's a heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He's going to run it. And he's dragged down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. Quick tempo here for the offense. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They're dealing with a second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Cuevas. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Under fire. Looking for the goal line.
FBO, first down, bitch, fuck the feds.
Gotta start cutting.
Hey, you can take that big out your mouth now, bitch. You can talk now.
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Making side adjustments here. To the air on 2nd down. Touchdown!
Yeah, that's a touchdown right there, though, for sure.
From the red zone for the score.
I know that's right.
Great example of how a second half can
Yeah.
really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half.
That nigga got that meat in his mouth right now.
Like it was ugly, but now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Using his legs to buy some time. The pressure gets to him.
FDF, first day out. Yeah.
Attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is.
Hey, man, you ready, bro?
That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it.
I'm ready to whip your ass.
With an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
I was playing with the old nigga right now. I was playing with that old nigga, man. Playing games with that old ass nigga, man.
Into the playbook here on offense.
You see how easy it is to score against that bitch? You see how easy it is to score against that bitch?
David, the offense.
You see how easy it is to score against that bitch?
It's been great.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga. Eat that up, nigga. Eat that up. Eat that up, bitch. Eat that up, nigga.
Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention.
Yeah, eat that up, nigga. Eat that up, nigga. First day out, fuck the fed, you hear me? Yeah, you like that? You like that, huh, bitch? Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I'll slap your mama, nigga. I'll slap your mama. Yeah, I'll slap your mama, nigga. I'll slap your mama. I'll slap your mama, nigga. I'll slap your mama, like I said, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? I'll slap your mama, nigga. Like I said, nigga. Fuck your mama, nigga.
Sends it downfield.
Yeah, fuck your mama, nigga. Fuck your mama, nigga. Fuck your mammy, nigga. Fuck your granny, bitch. Eat that up, nigga. 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 Eat that up. Eat that up. Come here. Come here. Yeah, eat that up, nigga. Eat that up. Eat that up. Eat that up, nigga.
This is a disappointing.
Yeah, I'll slap your mama, nigga. 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 Shut up, nigga. I'll slap your mama, nigga. I'll slap your mama, nigga. Man, they ain't let me pick a play, bro. Bitch ass, nigga. Your bitch ass up, nigga. Bitch ass up, nigga. Eat that up, man. Put it back in your mouth. Put it back in your mouth. I ain't finished. Put it back in your mouth. I ain't finished, bitch. I ain't finished, bitch. Hey, hold on, chat. I'm finna talk some real shit.